Cuba's entry into the BRICS coalition signals a significant shift in international relations, marking a potential change in the Western Hemisphere's power balance as the nation breaks free from decades of U.S.-imposed isolation. For over 60 years, Cuba has endured one of history's most comprehensive economic blockades. After the 1959 revolution, U.S. sanctions cut Cuba off from global markets, resources, and international financial institutions. This isn't just about joining an economic alliance, explains Dr. Maria Rodriguez, an international relations expert. It's about transforming the global economic order. BRICS represents an alternative to U.S.-dominated financial systems. The American embargo's impact has been far-reaching, with Cuban citizens facing chronic shortages of necessities. Despite hardships, Cuba maintained its socialist policies, developing respected healthcare and education systems. As a BRICS member, Cuba gains access to new trade routes, development funds, and economic partnerships that bypass U.S.-controlled financial channels. This allows engagement with major emerging economies like Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The move comes as global economic power shifts from traditional Western centers. Cuba's BRICS integration could model how nations seek alternatives to U.S.-dominated systems. This is more than an economic decision, notes analyst James Peterson. It's a strategic realignment that could reshape regional politics. For Cubans, this brings hope for economic revival and improved living standards. Access to BRICS development funds and international trade without U.S. dollar dependence could transform the domestic economy. This historic shift's implications extend beyond Cuba, potentially influencing how other nations navigate relationships with traditional power centers and emerging economic alliances. In an extraordinary tale of resilience against economic isolation, Cuba's journey through decades of embargo restrictions has produced both significant hardships and remarkable innovations. The U.S.-led financial and political blockade, while pushing the island nation toward economic stagnation, inadvertently sparked a revolution in self-reliance. The Cuban response to these challenges has been remarkable. Faced with limited access to international markets, the island nation developed indigenous solutions across multiple sectors. Urban farming flourished on rooftops and in community gardens, while alternative energy solutions emerged from necessity. Medical research, despite limited resources, continued to advance, showcasing Cuban ingenuity. The impact on daily life has been profound. Cuban citizens faced shortages of basic goods that most developed nations take for granted. The once exemplary healthcare system, though still producing innovations, struggled with access to modern medical technologies and supplies. Most striking is Cuba's agricultural transformation. Once among Latin America's agricultural powerhouses, the sector faced severe challenges importing essential farming supplies. This crisis sparked innovative farming techniques that today serve as models for sustainable agriculture worldwide. Cuba's achievements under pressure tell a compelling story of human adaptability. The country's biotechnology sector emerged as a global leader, developing cost-effective vaccines that benefit numerous developing nations. The education system, prioritizing technical and medical training, produced highly skilled professionals who serve both domestically and internationally. These adaptations mirror situations in other nations facing similar pressures. Cuba's experience offers valuable lessons about resilience and adaptation under extreme circumstances, demonstrating how isolation can sometimes breed remarkable innovation and self-sufficiency. In a significant shift reshaping global economic alliances, Cuba's joining of the BRICS coalition marks a dramatic turn in its struggle against isolation. Our analysis shows how this Caribbean nation, long under U.S. sanctions, is finding new pathways through unconventional partnerships. Before this breakthrough, Cuba demonstrated resilience through innovative domestic solutions. The nation developed alternative energy projects, including solar and wind power initiatives, showcasing its commitment to self-sufficiency. However, these achievements couldn't fully overcome the barriers imposed by the U.S. embargo. The game-changer came with Cuba's acceptance into BRICS, the alliance of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This coalition, representing over 45% of global GDP, is actively challenging Western economic dominance. For Cuba, this membership opens doors that have been shut for generations. Perhaps the most revolutionary aspect is Cuba's newfound ability to bypass the U.S. dollar in international trade. The BRICS alliance has established alternative financial mechanisms that allow member states to conduct trade using local currencies or barter systems, effectively circumventing U.S. sanctions. Access to the New Development Bank, NDB, BRICS financial institution, represents another crucial advantage. This opens possibilities for infrastructure funding, potentially transforming Cuba's energy systems, healthcare facilities, and technological capabilities. The NDB's focus on infrastructure projects could provide Cuba with the capital injection it has long needed. Prior to BRICS membership, Cuba had maintained limited economic partnerships with Venezuela, Russia, and China. While these relationships provided some relief, they didn't offer the comprehensive opportunities that BRICS membership now presents. This new alliance represents not just an economic lifeline, but a potential transformation of Cuba's position in the global economy. In a significant shift that challenges Western Hemisphere dynamics, Cuba's integration into the BRICS alliance marks a transformative moment for the Caribbean nation. Just 90 miles from American shores, Cuba is positioning itself as a crucial gateway for BRICS trade into the Americas, with the port of Mariel emerging as a cornerstone of this transformation. The port's expansion to accommodate larger vessels signals Cuba's potential to become a major hub for international trade, offering BRICS nations direct access to both North and South American markets. This development could revolutionize regional trade patterns and challenge existing economic frameworks. Cuba brings unique strengths to BRICS, particularly in healthcare and biotechnology. The nation's track record in developing affordable vaccines and medical treatments makes it an invaluable partner. This expertise could lead to groundbreaking joint ventures, expanding access to healthcare solutions across BRICS nations. Cuba's advanced sustainable energy initiatives and organic farming practices align with BRICS's environmental goals. These green technologies and agricultural methods could help member nations transition to more sustainable economies. The geopolitical implications extend beyond economics. This alliance challenges traditional U.S. dominance in the Western Hemisphere, where economic embargoes have been tools of isolation. Cuba's partnership with Russia and China signals a shift toward a multipolar world order. With access to capital through BRICS, Cuba can undertake vital infrastructure projects that have been underfunded for decades. This financial backing could transform Cuba's economy and its citizens' living conditions. Similar to how Northern Black Sea region dynamics have reshaped Eastern European politics, Cuba's BRICS membership represents a strategic realignment that could alter Western Hemisphere power structures. As the global order evolves, Cuba's role within BRICS may serve as a model for nations seeking alternatives to traditional alignments. Breaking news: Cuba's historic BRICS membership signals global power shift. In a development reshaping international alliances, Cuba's entry into the BRICS economic bloc marks a watershed moment in global politics. This strategic move positions Cuba to potentially break free from decades of economic isolation. Financial analysts focus on how this membership could provide Cuba with critical access to development funds and trade opportunities, creating a pathway around U.S. sanctions. The situation shows how nations can find alternative economic routes. What makes this story significant is the potential impact on American influence in the Western Hemisphere. Cuba's BRICS membership may represent a challenge to traditional power structures. The implications for global trade are substantial. Cuba's healthcare system, renowned for its efficiency despite limited resources, could see significant modernization through BRICS investment. This parallels developments where international partnerships have led to rapid technological advancement. Looking ahead, questions emerge about the future of U.S.-Cuba relations. Will this new alignment accelerate the trend toward a multipolar world? The situation demonstrates how shifting alliances can reshape regional dynamics. For American viewers, this development signals a potential transformation in our own backyard. Cuba's BRICS membership could reshape Western Hemisphere relationships in unprecedented ways. The story continues to develop, with experts suggesting this could be one of the most significant economic shifts in recent history. Stay tuned for ongoing coverage of this transformative moment in international relations, as Cuba charts a new course in global politics.